Welcome to Nacho Fitness Coach.
This is Nacho Ordinary Fitness Podcast.
I'm Sara, and I'm Nacho Typical Fitness Expert.
And I'm Caleigh, and I'm Nacho Average Fitness Beginner.
We're here to spice up your fitness journey
with some humor, a little knowledge, and a couple glasses of wine.
We're here to prove that getting fit doesn't have to suck.
So whether you're a seasoned athlete or a couch potato,
we've got some tips, tricks, and unconventional advice for you.
Let's redefine fitness together
and learn to balance fitness and fun.
So Sara.
Caleigh.
I'm just in real time right now. I'm scrolling through Instagram.
Really? You do that?
Like I do.
I had no idea that you spend time on social media.
And I found a post I wanted to share with you.
Oh, no.
And luckily you were here. Alan was here with his podcast recording equipment. And so it just worked out perfect.
So we're going to talk about it?
We're going to talk about the Chickle.
A Chickle? Like a chick? Like a baby chicken?
The viral Chickle. What would you think chicken?
I think of like chiclets, like the gum. Isn't that gum?
Oh, yeah.
So like, is it somebody that pours in like the whole container of chiclets and does the chickle?
Has nothing to do with chiclets.
Okay. Is it a dance?
No.
Okay. It's a challenge, or is it just some viral video?
I feel like I've hyped this up so much that it's really not going to be that great once I tell you what it is. It's a pickle wrapped in provolone and Flaming Hot Cheetos. Like
what?
Well,
how can you do that? Wait, what? Hold on. Do I need to get it up on my own screen?
Here. She's watching it.
Oh, they smash it. Oh, they smash the Flaming Hot Cheetos. Oh, that looks really good.
And the first comment that really jumped out at me, because it's the only comment showing us, what in the Heartburn-Hell is this? And I said the same. I concur.
You know what? Sometimes I'm just on social media for the comments.
Better. They get even better. What? This looks like a bowel bomb.
Sometimes it's all about the comments. You know, people can be funny. Social media can go down very different paths, obviously, but sometimes posts are worth finding just for the comments, because some people can be very funny and it's entertaining.
Oh,
obviously sometimes they can be mean too, but okay. Uh-oh. Are you gonna
I got another comment.
Should I make you spell it?
No. It's funny though. I don't know what'll explode first, my arteries or my toilet.
But now listen, the inside is a pickle. That's really actually, the ingredients themselves are not that bad.
Flaming Hot Cheetos are pretty bad.
Are they?
I mean,
I've never had one. I don't know.
I can't. Let's just say I know better. I can't eat those anymore.
Are they flaming hot?
They eat the lining of like from your esophagus down.
They do.
To, like your stomach.
So they're spicy.
They're not even that spicy. They're just like toxic. You know,
they're not real food.
I don't think they're actually edible.
Highly processed, just whatever.
Oh, this guy's extraterrestrial 1110 said, "This is not going to send y'all to the toilet. Relax. It's cheese and pickles and Flaming Hot Cheetos, sir." Sir,
see, I feel like him and I were on the same wavelength. So like, okay, time out. Let's boil it.
But it's like maybe you just have never dealt with the ramifications of Flaming Hot Cheetos.
True. I've never had a Flaming Hot Cheeto.
Never. You're just like a different. But like, why?
Wait, is this surprising to you too? Have you had a flaming red hot? What do you call it?
Flaming Hot Cheetos.
A red hot Cheeto, flaming hot Cheeto.
That's what I said.
So you have had them before?
As a Cheeto and not like rolled in a pickle. But
no, but you had the flaming hot Cheeto. Sure. I didn't even really actually know that was a thing. I'm sorry.
I know about Cheetos.
Oh, I love some good Cheetos. Yeah, for sure. Like once a year when we're at the summer festival thing, and you know they do like the little fundraiser booths, and they've got the little bags of chips. Okay.
All right. Well, that's our
okay.
next
So we've got the flaming hot Cheetos. The next challenge.
Jesus.
Okay, so but that was my question: is how do they get the Cheetos in to stick? But that's how they do it.
Somebody in the comments did say they were having trouble getting the Cheetos to stick, but you know, I think.
But they crush them. I mean, that's what the listeners couldn't actually see is so like.
Well, I think you got to get that sweet spot when the cheese is like
still sticky.
Still sticky.
And so then they crushed up the Cheetos. They banged them in the bag and they made it to like a powder. They banged them in the bag.
That's what she said.
They took a hammer though. That's what they did in the video. Why does your mind always go there? I don't know.
Anyway, what's this episode about? What are we talking about today?
Well, I mean, got that out of the way. I think we both did come to a realization that we ran a 5K in the middle of 2023.
We did.
We ran
together.
We
hand
ran
in hand.
it, but then we've never really talked about it. We talked about the fact we were gonna do it.
Well, I know that
you actually made me kind of half train for it.
Listen, if it had been a marathon, we would have talked about it already, because I think that you just have to.
Right.
But no, since it was just a little 5K,
we just kind of glazed right over it.
Yeah.
But we did run it. Mm-hmm. We practiced for it.
We ran the whole damn thing.
Yeah, we did. We started from start line to finish, and we ran the whole thing. Mm-hmm. There was no stop. We didn't walk, nothing. We actually ran it. We did it.
I wouldn't say we did it quickly, or...
It was still like almost
36 minutes.
11 minute, 30-second miles.
I don't know.
11:30. It was under 12-minute miles, I thought.
The total was all like 36 minutes.
Yeah. I feel like that's a decent.
We did a good job.
We congratulations.
Well, thank you. Congratulations to you as well.
It does actually remind me. I found that video on my old video camera.
Oh.
From after.
Of your what?
From after the marathon, the full marathon. When I got back to the hotel.
Aww.
And I was like, I meant to bring that to show you, because I know you care so much.
I do care a lot about your marathon.
About the full marathon that I did. It was a long time. Sometimes people just have to cling to their past.
I get it. If I ran a marathon at any point in my life, you would never not hear about it.
I mean, it's a one and done for sure, because it's like next level. I'm not interested in that again probably anytime soon, but we're going to do a half marathon this summer.
We're going to do a half of a half.
Oh, we're going to relay it.
Yeah. So that's like what, 6?
It's a 10K then.
No.
Yes, it is. Just about.
No.
6.2.
It's not.
It's a little over. 13.1.
6.2 miles.
Is a 10K.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the conversion.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a little more than a 10K as a half of a marathon.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that next summer.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Should get running.
I have been. What have you been doing?
Not bad.
Well, it'll be nice out soon.
Well, because now you're already challenging me to these Caroline Girvin.
I know. We got a lot of stuff we got a lot of catching up to do.
We got some things that we've got to work on.
If you want to compete or reach the level of athleticism that I currently am at, you really have a lot you need to do, you know? Mm-hmm. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm definitely trying my best.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep up with you, I guess.
All right.
I'm just, here along for the ride. This is your show.
Stop.
I'm just really along for the ride.
Stop.
Okay. So far then in this episode, we've talked about a Chickle.
Yeah.
How did it get that name? Now I'm really confused. Oh, because it's the Cheetos and the pickle.
Yeah.
Chickle.
Chickle. Don't make it harder than it has to be. Not that complicated.
We did the update on the 5K race.
Yeah.
That we actually accomplished last year. So, and that was a fun race. I mean, I'd be willing to do that one again. I like that race
I think
in general.
for sure we should do that again next year.
It's just kind of a good, and I do feel like a common misconception of people that have never done like a road race like that at any level, even if it's a 1 mile fun run or 5K, or even if it's a full or half marathon or 10K, whatever. For me, at least at the very beginning in my head, I always just pictured that like super ultra marathoner that was like winning the race.
Yeah.
And you think that everyone that was doing the race was equally that intense and fast.
Right.
And they ran the whole thing.
Right.
Was always what the picture I had in my head for people that did races.
Yeah.
And as I would start to do them, you slowly realize that like 70% of the people that sign up to do races are sometimes even just walkers.
Yeah.
They're walking and they're getting out and they're enjoying the outside, and it's very energetic.
Yeah.
because you're around the group of people, you're up and you're moving your body, and they're just a very fun vibe and energy.
Yep.
So I would encourage anyone to at least give one a try because they are very fun.
Yeah, and you don't have to run the whole thing.
No.
You don't have to be as intense as Sarah and I.
And run the whole thing.
Now, that being said, let's talk about when we were lining up and there was that little teeny tiny old man lining up too.
And he was so fabulous. And did he have jeans on too?
It was like his khakis.
That's right.
And his button-up shirt tucked in.
He was fast.
It was adorable. I know. And we were like, oh, he's going to walk it.
And he was running faster than us for the first mile.
He beat us, Sarah.
No, we ended up passing him.
I don't remember passing him.
I'm pretty sure we did.
All I know is that teenage kid was in front of us the whole time.
Yeah.
Like consistently in front of us.
And he would fall back at the end a little bit.
He fell back at the end. Well, he would walk a little bit, but he was like, I'm not letting these two old ladies pass me. So like he would slow down a little bit. He would walk for a little bit. But as soon as like we started gaining on him, he would kind of almost sprint, and get back ahead of us. And then we got towards the end, like to the end, we could see the finish line. He had fallen back. Did he get behind us?
I think he was just barely in front of us.
I think he fell behind us for just a little bit.
And they realized that we were like there.
Yeah.
And then
you two.
He sped up and I was like, oh no, you don't.
You took off sprinting.
I was like, I'm winning.
Actually, I took off sprinting too, but I didn't get really anywhere.
Oh my goodness. I was like, no, I'm totally this. But races are fun and they're, we talked a little bit with Coach Curtis about the goal of having something as a goal or like something that's set with a specific date or like to give yourself purpose and reason to like do whatever you're trying to do. And it is kind of fun to have like these little mini milestones. That was nice.
And I haven't had anything like that since then where I've been like working, towards a solid, thing that I'm going to do.
There was the year before we got married. We did actually have the year where our company was doing like a fitness, like a year-long health challenge or whatever. And we went through a period of time. So this was before we were even married, obviously, because I just said that.
Yeah. It's late. It's fine.
And we went through and we signed up for races, like weekend long races. Like one was in Chicago. Like at the time we were both traveling for our jobs. So we had like all of these hotel and airline points and we were before kids. So we could kind of just do whatever we wanted to on the weekends. And so every other month we picked like 6 races and every other month we took like a weekend trip.
Yeah.
And that was our purpose. So like, I think that year we started in February and we went to Austin for a weekend and we did the Live Strong half marathon. And then 2 months later we was the San Jose one maybe in like April. And then 2 months later we did one in Kansas City. That was like the Hospital Hill.
Yeah. And
then we did a Chicago half marathon. And it was just, what's actually kind of cool about some of those longer races in the bigger cities is the routes take you through the heart of the city.
Yeah.
And so it's a really cool and fun way to kind of see different areas because you're not in a car just driving. You're trying to follow directions and wherever else. I mean, you're on the street, you're obviously moving slower, but you're in the sea of people. And it is kind of a really fun way to see a new place.
Yeah.
So, and then they'll do the bigger ones will do like big exhibitions or whatever, like expos before we do your packet pickup. Oh, we did Vancouver once. We did like the Lululemon, just because I heard they gave you like free Lululemon stuff at the end or whatever for signing up.
Motivation.
I was like, sign me up for that. I'll go all the way to Canada, half marathon, just to see the original Lululemon and get like a free shirt or pair of shorts or whatever it was. But you can, they have an expo, so it's kind of fun because you can see new things. You get to kind of see the city. Again, they put you in like the heart of the best places to see. And then there's activities around it. A lot of times you get some free stuff.
So the 5K that you and I ran together was not the peak of the highlight of your running career.
No.
Oh, okay.
But it's fun. You didn't have to go anywhere. Just kind of roll.
You know what was fun though was getting together in the mornings and
that was fun actually.
Doing the track. We
should make that a regular thing.
Yeah,
whether we have a 5K coming up or not, because it is kind of fun. Again, just having some accountability. Track workouts are great. I do enjoy a good track workout because just about the time you think you're done, you're like, oh, I got a few extra minutes. I'll do like one more lap.
Yeah.
But if you're just out and about or if you're at the gym, it's really easy to be like, oh, no, I'll just cut out on this last set and go home. But sometimes you're out, fresh air. Like, I got time for one more and I can just.
That was part of this last summer. That was just a solid part of I think, what was I doing? Tuesdays and Thursdays were at the track. And then I would go to the gym Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
So I spent a lot of time there.
Yeah, it's fun. And there's tracks in a lot of different places. I mean, you can find a local track that's pretty easily, and they're usually fairly accessible that you can get out and do running and walking and all the things. And
I even got over my anxiousness about the football team being there.
Right. Yeah. Nobody's watching you.
They might have been.
Well, they probably were. That's true. Hey. Oh, but it is kind of fun. I mean, in road races, or if you're training for something to go longer, you do also get to the point where you still have to find your way back. So they're different than a gym workout where you're like, okay, I'm just going to cut out on this last set and walk out the door.
Yeah.
If you're in the middle of 2 mile road run, you have a certain point where you're like, I still have to get back. So I can't stop too early because then what am I going to do after that? So
that's true.
I mean, there you go. There's another reason to kind of just get outdoors, shake it up a little bit. Sign up for a road race. I have always had a triathlon on my list.
Really?
Yeah, I have. Just because, but it was a goal.
Because you're Sarah.
It was something to do.
Obviously. I
did have a millisecond of a moment. There's an old teammate of mine from college where she got into doing Ironmans, and she still is doing Ironmans. And I was like, oh, she looks great. She's got a goal. Maybe I should get into Ironmans.
Yeah.
Because I think maybe that would be a good idea. But then once you do just the marathon, you're like, oh, I'm not also then now biking that long and swimming a mile and then still doing the full marathon. So
that's crazy. I mean, good for them.
I don't know how many miles the bike is. It's a long time. Should we Google that? My uncle is very big into Ironman races. Yes. He's an ultra triathlete kind of thing. But he does all the different distances. But I feel
what am I Googling?
Ironman. It's 70 point.
Oh,
it's like
a Marvel
70.1. Oh my gosh.
You gotta wear costumes.
No, stop.
Robert
Is it
Downey Jr.
a 50 mile bike? Does that sound right? No, that's not. That's too much.
Ironman.com.
40. It's a long bike.
Yeah, I'm navigating. I got out of the Marvel. Hold on. I think I'm on the right track.
It's also an Ironman.
Dude, did you watch the Avenger movies?
Oh, I have actually seen
pretty good.
One of the Avenger movies. 2 maybe. I was actually surprised because that's not typically the thing that I go for. And they were very comedic, which I think is why I like.
I cried watching Endgame, legit.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Get your tissues ready. I don't know. Okay, hold on.
What? Because I feel like it's 70.6 or something.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I think it said that right on the first page.
Ironman triathlon. Oh, 70.3. I was close.
Why'd you do that so
70.6. All right. So, it's a 2.4 mile swim. Oh, snap. What? Oh, because that's a sprint. The sprint Ironman is 70.3. No, hold on. That's only the sprint one? Oh, snap.
Ironman triathlon.
So, I was wrong. That's the sprint one is the 70.3. The full Ironman is a 2.4 mile swim.
112 bicycle ride
and a full marathon.
Completed in that order a total of 140.6 miles. It is widely, or 226.3 kilometers, widely considered one of the most difficult one-day sporting events in the world. I mean, I would say so.
It will take people 20 hours to do it.
It says most Ironman events have a time limit of 16 or 17 hours to complete.
I over-exaggerated.
I don't know. There are just a lot of things that go on in this world that
So you don't want to do even a half marathon? That's not appealing to you because a half marathon then is only
13 some miles.
A 1 mile swim, a 56 mile bike ride, and then
a half marathon. Triathlon?
A half Ironman.
No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to do
there's a lot of times there'll be like sprint triathlons that'll be like
First of
a
all,
half-mile swim. And then
you keep saying the word swim. Like that's going to be something that's going to appeal to me.
You're like, wait a second. Let's just stop right there. That very first,
I would
like,
die. I would drown.
Can you not swim?
No.
Really?
I mean, to save my life, probably not. No.
That is actually probably the biggest fear I would have about doing a sprint triathlon that's in open water. Because a lot of times they're like across a lake.
I don't like water.
And that's the one thing very early on. I had a boss at one point that she, as like a fundraiser, did this triathlon or whatever. And she said the one thing she wasn't prepared for, she was always a pool swimmer.
Yeah.
You know, and so she was like really good with like the freestyle stroke and all the things and just like swimming laps in a pool. And what she underestimated was that particular triathlon that they did, they kind of let everyone get in the water at the same time. And she's like, I had to hold my head out of the water to one, see where I was going because it's lake water versus pool.
Yeah.
And two, to make sure somebody didn't like kick me in the face.
And then she drowned and died, right?
No, she did not. She lived to tell the tale of it. But she was like, I wasn't prepared. So like her neck was really sore the next day from having to swim with like, you know, her head up out of the water when she wasn't used to that. And I was like, oh yeah, that would be a bummer.
Sounds like a bummer.
A bummer. I have also heard that they're not all like that. That sometimes they'll have timed entry a little bit better. That you're not having to worry about that. But that particular one must have been a little bit of a free for all. So
with swimming, as you know, that's
across the lake,
bicycling. I don't know. That's something I could mess with a little bit, but it's not where I'm at. So no. So no. The answer's no.
That's like a hard no.
That's a hard no.
That's a hard no.
Yeah.
Keely. All right. Well,
but thank you for asking.
We'll just stick to what we know.
Ask me again in a year. Maybe it'll be like
that's true.
Different
you never know.
You never know.
You never know. Whoever would have thought like this now
that I would have run a 5K.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and then you're like lifting weights and you bought power blocks. I mean,
I'm going to go from a 5K to an Ironman triathlon in the span of 2 years.
You never know.
Well,
never say never.
I've done weirder shit.
You have. That's right. See? See? It can happen. You like never know. Just don't hate on the idea. I mean, let's just listen. All we're doing here is we're just talking about it.
Yeah.
We're not committing to anything. I mean, because who would do that? Who would make anyone try to commit to anything?
Right. Exactly.
On this podcast.
Right.
We're not actually into that at all.
We make a lot of promises. We don't keep. We are going to try the Chickle though, right?
No.
Oh.
I'm not.
Why?
What?
The Chickle?
I don't want to it.
You don't want to it?
No, I don't want it.
Oh, you were emphasizing the T.
Yes, I don't want it.
You don't want to try it?
No.
Well, I don't want to try a triathlon.
I feel like those are two very different.
I feel like you were more firm in your no about the Chickle than I was in my no about the Ironman triathlon.
It's true.
You're adamant.
Yeah, I don't have any.
It's just a pickle with cheese and Cheetos.
Listen,
like,
if it was not the red hot Cheetos, I would be all over that.
All right, so if I show up tomorrow,
yeah, with a Chickle,
with a Chickle,
with a regular cheese Chickle, a regular Chickle, not a Flaming Hot Chickle.
Why are you scared of Flaming Hot Cheetos?
I don't like spicy things, and you just told me it burned.
It'll burn your asshole for sure.
No. Not interested.
You don't like your asshole getting...
No! I don't know why people do that.
Just like every once in a while, just to remind you that you're alive, you know? No! That's why I do it.
Come on now, everybody does it. Just every now and then.
You know, you always, if you're just feeling really dead inside and just really like, you know, what's the point? Like, just eat some Flaming Hot Cheetos. It'll remind you that you're still here, you're still breathing, you know, and you're fine.
I don't think I need that in my life.
I think you do. I think you do.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'm good. Thank you for that. Oh
so few joys in life.
Oh,
you
that's
know?
not one of them. I don't think, is it?
The spicy asshole.
I don't know if I put that in that category. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Listen, it's spicier on the way out than it is on the way in.
well, that sounds even worse. Then what? I mean, you are not selling me on this like at all.
Can't sell. I mean, only Frito-Lay can sell the Flaming Hot Cheetos, you know.
Do you think that's who invented it?
I don't know.
Chickle? Wait. Wait, you're only referring to one ingredient. Yeah, of course they did. Wait, is Frito-Lay does Cheetos?
I have no idea.
Oh, they do? Do we know?
Sounded good.
I thought they just did Fritos.
No, because they sell those like multi-packs.
I don't know this.
You probably don't, when you go to the grocery store, you don't buy your family a big ass box of like 18 small bags of chips from time to time. Never. If you have a vacation coming up, nothing? No? Okay, well, generally it's an array of...
Educate me, Caleigh. An assorted mix of...
It's a box. You can get the classic mix.
Okay.
There are different mixes.
Mm-hmm.
Generally, I'll get the classic mix, which includes Fritos.
Did you have to Google this right now?
Well, yeah, because I don't know about the top. I just eat them.
I did.
Fritos, sour cream and onion Lays, Ruffles, classic Lays, Doritos, and
those,
crunchy Cheetos.
Listen, those are all great.
And they're all Frito-Lay.
They're very good.
So to answer your question, does Frito-Lay make Cheetos? Yes.
Yes. Okay. So then is the spicy hot, red hot, what are they?
I don't think
Flaming
those-
Hot Cheetos come in the variety pack? No.
I don't
They're
think so.
like individually.
Unless there's like a
Oh my gosh.
spicy mix, you know? I've never gotten this.
I don't know.
There's a bold mix, a classic mix, a variety pack.
Wow. There's a lot of different choices.
And there's a lot, you know, there's a lot going on in the chip world right now.
Yes. So it's a lot. They've definitely like expanded. And then why can't people just be happy with regular Cheetos?
Have we just like run out of shit to talk about?
No, I feel like we were talking about something very productive. And then somehow we got back to the chips. How did that happen? Did I take it back there? Or did you? I forgot already.
I'm pretty sure it was me.
I know. Okay. Well, that would make more sense, I feel like.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So you don't like spicy anything?
No, I don't choose to do that. No. Mm-mm. No.
Spice up your life.
I probably should. Put that on a shirt.
I think it was the Spice Girls who said.
Spice up your life. Yeah, they
Spice
did.
up
That
your
was
life.
their slogan. Yeah, you're right. That's good. Oh, Spice Girls. So the good old Spice Girls. Well, I mean, we definitely took that episode.
Full circle. We came full circle. We brought it back around.
We did. I mean, we started with the Chickle. We ended with the stroke.
Having a stroke.
Chickle.
You okay?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't
We
know.
start with the Chickle and end with the Chirkle.
Never fine. It's the Chickle. Oh no! And that you're gonna make it and bring it in for us to have.
Yeah, I'm bringing in some Chickles tomorrow.
No Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Maybe.
Does it specifically have to be provolone?
You got something against provolone?
No, but I just was. Did it specifically say that?
Oh, I was about to fight you.
Oh no, I love me some good old provolone. We've been crying so much, my like nose is dripping. I'm like have a little bit of a situation over here. Okay,
I'm gonna bring in.
So it does have to be,
some tissues.
provolone. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Noted. Pass. But, okay. Well, that's good. I mean, at least we got the update out there.
Yeah, we told the
People
world
have
that
been
we ran a
wondering.
5K, because I know everybody. I have been getting
I'm
so
sure
many
they-
DMs from all of our listeners.
How's it going? So many.
Have you run a 5K yet? Have you? You know,
We did. It was in June of 2023.
It was. Yeah,
It was a while ago.
it's fine.
But it's fine. We did it. And we just forgot to talk about it. So we're sorry.
Yeah,
But thank you for being patient and waiting for us to finally get there.
yeah. I know you were all really on the edge of your seats waiting for that update.
So there we go. Now you've been updated. And that's all we have to talk about for today.
And yeah, that and the Chickle. This was a great episode. I feel like this was really one of our top tier
They all are.
episodes.
Caleigh. They all are.
All right.
So with that, we'll just see you next time.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to head over to our Instagram at Nacho Fitness Coach and let us know how you feel about the topic. Do you love it or hate it?
Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe or follow button wherever you're listening. And if you like our podcast, leave us a rating. See you next time.
You've been listening to Euphony Innovatives Sonified.